Welcome back to Wicked Cinema, my depraved friends. In case you forgot, I know I'm trying to, we are watching Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, instead of a decent film like Silent Night, Deadly Night. But all bummers aside, I have devised a plan to help make this craptastic film slightly more bearable.
What are you talking about?
A drinking game.
What?
A drinking game can make even the most revolting film into a party.
Hey, Scott, or Lucius, or whatever the hell it is calling himself today, I'm pretty sure we can't encourage viewers at home to get plastered.
What? Why not?
Something about liabilities or something? Look, I'll tell you what, I'll get the legal team to take a look at it. Maybe for a future episode we can do it, but for today's episode, no, just nix the whole drinking game.
So inviting the audience to take a drink with me every time that the Martians say or do something retarded, you're saying somehow that would be a bad idea?
Yeah, that'd be a pretty bad idea. And you can't say retarded either.
Yeah,
it's
of course,
family show.
Of course, okay. So, even suggesting that they take a swig whenever the Martians misuse the word radar to describe any of their lame gadgets, that somehow would be bad.
Yes, Scott. Even remotely suggesting that the viewers at home join you in a drink could get us in a lot of trouble.
Okay.
Don't do it.
No, okay, all right. So if I were to look right into the lens here and say, join me in a toast every time Droppo does something or says something that makes you want to beat him to death, that somehow would be unacceptable.
Scott, I get what you're doing and stop it. All right, you're gonna get us sued.
What? I'm merely clarifying the rules.
What does he mean by that?
Commence the game. Commence the film.
You know what? You're gonna pay all the fees.
Approaching projected Earth orbit. Fire! Port side rockets, number 1 and number 2.
Port side rockets, number 1 and number 2. Fired.
Entering Earth orbit. All right, Boldar. Now to find Santa Claus. Turn on your magnascope to 3rd power. We're over a city of some kind.
So that's what the Earth people call a city, eh? How primitive. Look at all those buildings above ground. Why, we could destroy that city with one blast of our Q-ray.
We've not come here to destroy anyone. Our only purpose is to bring Santa Claus back to Mars. Turn to 5th power. Let's see if we can locate Santa Claus. He wears a red suit, trimmed with white fur, and he has a long white beard.
But there are millions of people down there. It's like looking for a speck of space dust in a comic's tail. Wait a minute. I see him. I see Santa Claus.
I see him too.
He's standing on the corner ringing a bell.
No, he's not. He's standing near the entrance of a large building next to a large black kettle.
He's standing on the corner, Kima. Wait a minute. I see another one.
Well, there are hundreds of Santa Clauses down there.
Are we going to bring them all back with us to Mars?
Just one. And with so many, they won't miss one. Prepare for landing on next orbit.
We interrupt our program with a special bulletin. An unidentified object has been spotted in orbit around the Earth. The Soviet Union denies it has launched any new space satellites. Our radar stations are tracking the spaceship, or whatever it is. The U.S. Air Force has alerted all defense commands and retaliatory units. Stay tuned for further bulletins.
beams are bouncing off our ship.
Well, it certainly took them long enough.
Hold on. Turn on the radar shield.
Misfunctioning of radar shield.
Rigner, check the radar box.
Radar shield functioning. What was wrong, Rigner?
A slight case of Droppo.
Oh, hi, Chief.
What are you doing here, Droppo?
Well, Chief, I went to the launching pad so I could say goodbye to you, and I remembered. I've never been to Earth, so I thought I wanted to
Well, I may leave you there in place of Santa Claus. Now get below. I'll deal with you later. Droppo, get below quickly.
Yes, Chief. I'm sorry.
Prepare to land. We'll set down in that field near the lake.
Rocket silencers set.
Rotor rockets number 1 and 2, fire. All this trouble over a fat little man in a red suit.
Here is another UFO bulletin. The Defense Department has just announced that the unidentified flying object has suddenly disappeared from our radar screens. They believe the object has either disintegrated in space, or it may be a spaceship from some other planet which has the ability to nullify our radar beams.
Retro rockets number 5 and 6.
Retro rockets 5 and 6, fire.
Lower landing legs.
Landing legs lowered.
Attention, crew. This is Kimar. When we've landed, Rigna, Voldar, and I will leave the ship to investigate. Hargo, Lomas, and Droppo will stay on board on constant alert for immediate blast-off.
The Defense Department believes that the object spotted on our radar screens might have been nothing more than a meteor which burned up when it entered our atmosphere. Professor Werner von Green, our leading space expert, is still convinced it was a Martian spaceship. Stay tuned for further bulletins.
Billy, what does a Martian look like? I don't know. Nobody's ever seen one. I don't believe there are any Martians. You don't, huh? What would you do if a Martian walked right up behind you? I'd scream. Oh, stop around, Betty. I'm trying to sleep. I see a Martian. Boy, you and your imagination. Come on, let's go home. Who are you?
We're from Mars. Don't be afraid. We have children just like you on Mars.
What are those funny things sticking out of your head?
Those are our antenna.
Are you a television set?
Shh. Stupid question. Is this what you want to do to our children on Mars? Turn them into nincompoops like these?
Hold your tongue, Voldar. What's your name, little boy?
Billy. Billy Foster, sir. And this is my sister, Betty.
Perhaps you can help us, Billy. We're looking for one of your Santa Clauses.
There's only one Santa Claus.
We've seen many of them in your cities.
Oh, Those are his helpers. There's only one real Santa Claus, and he's in his workshop up at the North Pole.
That's what we came here to find out. Let's go.
Come on, you two.
Let me go! Where are you taking us?
Leave them alone, Bulldog.
What? And leave them here to inform the authorities?
He's right, Kima. We better take them along with us to the North Pole.
Very well. Come along.
This morning, 2 children disappeared mysteriously from the vicinity of Welch Lake. The police have found no clues, and it seems as though Billy and Betty Foster have simply vanished into thin air. This appears to be a day when everything is vanishing into thin air. While local police are continuing their search for the missing children, the armed forces are continuing their search for the mysterious object from space.
All right, Billy and Betty. Nobody's here. Come on in.
Wally!
Now, I'm not supposed to bring you here. The chief's going to be awful mad if he finds us.
Boy, wait till the kids at home find it. I was in a real Martian spaceship.
Now, don't touch anything. Now, here. That's the anti-gravity generator. And these are the retro rockets.
Does this light up?
Only when radar waves are bouncing off our ship. Then we put up this radar screen, then nobody can find us in space.
Boy, that's pretty sharp.
Yeah.
What's this, Droppo?
Oh, that's the elevator signal. That light starts flashing when somebody's coming up from the navigation deck. Oh.
Somebody's coming up. Better get out of here.
No. There's no time for that. Oh, I'm in trouble. Let's hide. Here. She's right here.
Taking another nap in the radar box, Droppo?
No, sir. As a matter of fact, I was just looking in there to remind myself never to hide in there again.
I bet.
No.
Approaching North Pole.
I can see Santa Claus' workshop. I prepare for landing. Hargo, set the rocket silencers. Drabo,
Sir.
you stay aboard and guard those children. They must not leave the ship now.
Now or ever?
What do you mean, Boldar?
If we take them with us to Mars, Santa's disappearance will remain a mystery. No one on Earth will ever know that Santa Claus was kidnapped by Martians.
Perhaps you're right. Drabo,
Yes, sir.
get back to those children and don't let them out of your sight. Understand?
Yes, sir, I understand. I'll keep an eye on you.
We've landed.
Secure the ship. Lomas, you remain on guard and have the ship ready for immediate blast-off. Rigna, Hargo, Voldar, you'll accompany me. Come. We'll activate Torg.
Tog, to capture a roly-poly little man like Santa Claus? We don't need Tog.
We won't take any chances. Come. Nothing could stop Torg.
They're going to kidnap Santa Claus. And us, too. Not if we can help it. We've got to get out of here and warn Santa. What's the talk? I don't know, but I'm not afraid of it. It's not going to stop us. Come on. Wait, Betty. Why did you do that? If this ship ever leaves Earth, we'll have the whole U.S. Space Force after them. Come on. Wait a minute.
Watching this movie reminds me when I was a boy. This bearded old man told me he was Santa Claus and said that windowless van was a spare sleigh when the reindeer were on vacation. He told me I was a good boy and that I would get lots of presents. Oh God. He told me he'd show me his North Pole. Oh no. 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 Oh. Oh. No. No. Oh. 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 Oh God. Oh. What? Oh, could someone give me another drink? We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, more Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Oh.